How's it going, everybody? Hope we're all doing alright today. As you can see, once again, it's a snow day. Absolutely beautiful out here today. Today's video, that blue package there, that's a brand new tarpaulin that I've got. The lovely Debbie, who's been on these videos a few times with her kids, she got me that for Christmas. So I'm going to put it up today, and really it's an ideal day for it with all this snow. Should keep it nice and dry. So yeah, if you want to see what I get up to, please stick around. Right, I'm afraid it's time for me to rant. I'm British, I want to have a good moan. So yeah, apologies. I see we've entered another bullshit tier. I apologise for my language, because I know that there are kids who watch these videos, but yeah, I'm very angry about it, as there are a lot of people. I'm not making myself out to be like I'm some sort of Nostradamus, but I've been saying this for months, that we would enter a national lockdown again in November. It happened. Everything would go quiet over Christmas, because obviously the government need to inject a bit of cash into the economy. And then they've not even let us get into 2021 before they've announced another lockdown. So yeah, pretty shit really. Shit for me personally, because I was just about to start work again this month. Really looking forward to that. Quite frankly, I could do with the money right now. You know, and when I'm working, I'm keeping busy. It's keeping the old noggin turning and keeping my hands off the beer bottle. But obviously I can't do that now because schools are shutting. So I've got to rely on 300 quid a month from Universal Credit. I sound like I'm moaning and complaining, mainly because that's what I am doing. I am actually very lucky, because obviously I live at home. I live with my dad, who really takes care of me. Looks after, he does a lot for me, he's my dad. You know, so in that sense I am very lucky. But yeah, there's people who are far worse off than I am in this situation at the moment. Here's something for you to all have a think about. I have a friend called Dorothy, who's a close family friend, and she's about 74, 75, something like that. I'm not really sure. She's in her 70s, and she's a fit, you know, 70-year-old if you like. She's managed to retain a lot of her independence as she's gotten older. Anyway, the point I'm making is when she was a little girl in the 50s, she lived through the Spanish flu pandemic. And I was talking with her a couple of weeks ago about it, and she said when she remembers when she was a little girl, when she was at primary school, all of the class were off with it. You know, they were all poorly. None of them died, but they were all off with it, you know. And it was only her brother, strangely enough, who was immune to it. He didn't get poorly. Now, hold on to your butts. 50 million people died worldwide of Spanish flu. 50 million. You know, that's unbelievable. You know, obviously it's tragic. 63,000 people have died of this virus in this country. The loss of any human life is tragic. But when does the madness end? You know, like people who were, you know, tonight, because it's New Year's Eve, I'm waiting for the statuses on Facebook. New year, new me. 2021 is going to be my year. Do people just think they're going to click, they're going to wake up tomorrow and life will be back to normal? Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this is going to carry on way into next year. I was just going to say, before we get on with the new type build, I'd like to just have a moment of silence for the old type. So, very emotional for me to part with this piece of equipment. So if you'll all join with me, please bow your heads. There we go, all done and dusted. Got a nice little setup now. Chill out, enjoy the fire. If it starts snowing again, at least I'll keep dry. Yeah, pretty easy to put up. Like anything, you know, like pertaining to bushcraft and being practical, you've got to have a lot of patience for it. Because when I was first getting it up, the cords kept pulling out of the pegs, which are like these them green cords there. So I found it a lot more easier just to tie them around things as opposed to putting the pegs into the ground. And you know, I really needed a mallet to get them pegs in, because this ground obviously is full of roots, isn't it, with it being woodland. But yeah, it's nice and big. I'm looking forward to using this when, you know, I get back out wild camping next year. You know, I'll use this as a cover for the tent, you know, just as an extra layer of protection, I guess. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. So I think I'm going to wrap it up now there for today. Nice chilled out video. Happy that I've got this up. Yeah, I'll have to get it down though later. That'll be fun. Packing it all back up. One thing opening something like this, but then packing it up, something all together. So yeah, thank you for watching if you made it through to the end. New Year's Eve, bloody hell. Hope you know, if you celebrate it. I don't personally, just another day to me. But if you celebrate it, I hope you have a good day, good evening, or whatever. And yeah, leave a comment if you want. If you have any recommendations about how I can put this up a little bit better, I'd love to know. Like the video if you want, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, shared on your social media, all that. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all further on down the road. Bye bye.